She's dead. Wrapped in plastic.
Welcome to the Twin Peaks podcast.
Damn good coffee. And hot. Would everyone please take a seat?
Welcome everybody to episode 21 of the Twin Peaks podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Brad.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Sarah.
Yay, Sarah!
Hey, Sarah. Alright, so, yeah, Sarah's my sister. Had my brother on here once. He never said it in 2 words. Had my cousin on. He didn't say 2 words.
I've actually watched Twin Peaks a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll say more, I don't know.
Okay. You're not shy.
No, but I'm tired.
And very pregnant.
That's
Oh, yes, she's very pregnant. And we got her other little one is upstairs watching Looney Tunes right now. So hopefully that'll keep her occupied while we podcast. Although I think I put on the Looney Tunes from the early 1940s.
She'll probably like those anyways.
She watches those on TV all the time.
Even
Well, I
though
mean
they're
the one.
probably right racist.
I mean the ones with the racial stereotypes and the Nazis.
No, they're on. She watched. There was a Nazi episode on TV the other day. Seriously.
Hopefully I don't warp my niece. All right.
I'm her mother. She's already warped.
Okay. What's our synopsis for this one, Brad?
Alright, this is Season 2, Episode 13, Checkmate. Cooper and Truman arrange a trap for Jean Renault.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Details.
Well, some other stuff did happen, but not everyone loves that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we.
Do you guys have any thoughts right away about this episode, or should we wait till the end?
I will say, yet again, still not as bad as I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
No, these 3 episodes, like I say, they're kind of like a trilogy, the Denise trilogy. That's what I like to think of it as. But they're bad, but not horrible. I think after this it gets worse.
Oh my.
Okay, alright.
we lose
Waiting for it.
We lose Jean Renault in this episode, but
I think it's better to prime you guys for a really horrible experience, and then you're like, oh, it's not so bad.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
lower your expectations.
That's what you're hoping we'll think.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you like these episodes? No.
Me?
Or Sarah?
Yeah.
I did. I'm looking at Sarah and I said no.
no.
I'm gonna say that again.
Sit over there.
Look the same.
You're sitting where she usually sits. I'm gonna.
It was weird to watch it so random because I haven't seen season 2 in since high school.
Yeah.
So to jump back in, other than the mild confusion as to where we were and what was going on, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
So you rewatched season 1, but not season.
I rewatched season 1 last year, and I didn't get to season 2. Sean watched it all, but I fell asleep.
No.
He started, so then he went on with it.
Oh.
So we watched it all in one night.
All in one night.
Yes.
Season 1?
Season 2, we watched it all in one night.
Oh my god.
I don't even think that's possible.
No, it was on a weekend.
Marathon. Wow.
He must have fast forwarded.
Well, they do.
Little Nicky.
They do the
Well, it went
marathons.
into the next day. It wasn't all.
Yeah.
But, it was all at once. One big.
Okay.
They do the full
watching
season,
session.
the full 2-season marathons, though, I think at the festivals sometimes.
Yeah.
They'll
they?
show them just all in one chunk.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
All right. So we start in space. I guess.
Space and then the flames.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
the forest.
I don't.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd time watching this series, and somehow I forgot about this. The footage of right after the space thing and that floating symbol, the footage of Briggs on this weird throne in this jungle or the woods or whatever. It looked completely new to me. I'm like, I don't remember this at all.
That's what happens when you're exposed to radioactive space fire.
Exactly.
So what do you take that as?
Whew.
Like,
It's weird. Also, the weird. I'm not sure like where it begins with like because it starts with the space and like the whispering like Cooper.
Yeah.
But is that the major like all trancy saying Cooper, or is that what he heard?
That's what I was wondering.
Who's whispering? Who is whispering?
I thought it was Briggs, but maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's that tall figure that took him away.
Maybe it's the owl.
Maybe. The owl can speak.
Little known facts about a giant owl.
Yeah.
You just made my nightmares 10 times worse.
But he has a scar burned into him.
That's never good.
No.
So you guys don't really know where he is there in that jungle? What do you guys assume that is?
I was thinking of it as a state of mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's been severely affected by whatever happened to him.
So it's not like a flashback to where he was when he was gone?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know the answer.
Yeah,
but...
see, I thought maybe he was in the White Lodge.
I mean, he took a bad hit of acid.
Yeah, or that.
Well, it starts off. It seems very much like he's like gets in a weird hypnotic state.
Yeah.
So, but then when we cut back into the scene, he's not. So I don't really know what's going on there.
But he also seems to be going a little bit crazy.
Yeah, he also says that he reappeared in the woods where he left.
Yeah, that's not true. Unless when that lightning flashed and he appeared in his home, he just like darted in the doorway. Boo. But,
he appeared in the woods, ran home, waited for the lightning, then jumped in the house.
And how great were those cougar sounds while they were talking about the owl?
So he's talking about souls.
He's worried about his soul.
Worried about his soul?
That was a little confusing. Why he's worried about his soul.
Obviously, that has something to do with his experiences. Project Blue Book. That's a real thing.
Really? Is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More or less.
Well, yeah, it's a real investigation.
Yeah.
What it investigates is not real.
What do you mean, UFOs?
Yeah. It's, Area 51, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, so apparently people are still looking into that in the Air Force. But they're not looking for UFOs anymore. They're looking for supernatural things on Earth, it seems.
And under the ground.
Yes, under Twin Peaks.
The Earth below.
Yes. Like I said, hellmouth.
Awesome.
He gets cut off before he gets to say anything good about the White Lodge.
Of course he does. I love that there's like a question whether Harry somehow has the actual power to stop him from being taken. Like, look, this is my sheriff station. Granted, you're the military, but this is my land.
What are you gonna say?
No, just remember that Melanie was laughing about it for like 5 minutes.
Which part?
The scary dripping sprinkler at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Random.
After he gets cut off about the lodge, and then all of a sudden it's this like dramatic sprinkler.
It's very random.
What? Yeah. What's with that?
It was very dramatic.
It was highly emphasized, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Was it just trying to call back to the Leland Palmer death creepiness?
I hope so.
That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah. Hey, remember that cool thing that happened? Drip, drip.
it could happen again.
Yeah.
Dick Tremaine has more cigarettes.
What was that?
It sounded like pretty funny.
It was a zipper of my sweater on a piece of paper.
That was a great sound.
What's next?
The little Nicky, they brought him up
Who did?
after the sprinkler.
Oh, really?
No, Denise is trying to
Oh, no,
convince-
we-
Oh yeah, the Denise part first.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to convince Ernie to spy for them.
Yeah. Gives him a little noogie.
Ernie is so a character from like a 1970s sitcom.
It's
Yeah.
kind of true.
How he's like, just let me say one thing. Don't make me do it.
The Denise Spring thing just really freaks me out. I don't like it at all.
Really? You don't?
I really
I love it.
Oh.
I find
You
it
don't
so
like men in
disturbing.
drag?
Well, I just keep thinking about it's David Duchovny.
Yeah, he's kind of
Weird.
gross.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just it creeps you out because you know who it is.
He just creeps me out in general, and then
Really?
seeing him in
Yeah,
Did
him,
you used to watch
him and his
X-Files?
sex addiction.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, sex addiction's
I was
kind of
just
creepy.
I was just reading about that again because I guess he's like him and his wife are patching things up now.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I buy sex addiction as a thing.
I think that's just being a guy.
I don't know. I think it's just a guy that can't control himself, basically.
That's a whole different can of worms,
Yeah.
though, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, he's David Duchovny. He's famous. He's got all the money.
Yeah.
He can afford a sex addiction.
I guess
afford
so.
prostitutes.
Yeah. You can.
Oh, is this also where the Cooper gives Ernie like angry looks over the bite out of the donut?
Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
I don't know why he was mad, because Coop only eats jelly donuts.
Well, Ernie's kind of gross, though. You don't want Ernie touching your
Oh,
donuts.
yeah, I guess.
You don't know what's in. It's
Yeah.
kind of gross.
It's got sweat on it.
Exactly.
Very funny.
I probably soaked.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, poor Hawk. He had to touch him. They always make Hawk do the dirty work. That's the thing. That's the thing we do in this show, Sarah. We love Hawk.
Oh, really?
He's underappreciated.
Because
Number one
we noticed that, you know, he does all the dirty work for them, and they just kind of sit back and just do nothing.
That's usually the way of it.
So
Hawk,
yeah.
go.
So next, you got your thing. What did you say? What was it?
Oh, they were talking about little Nicky a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Dick is hiding in that station.
Yeah. He's dressed like a detective.
I was good.
Love it.
I wrote Dick as a private dick.
Yeah.
Well said, yes.
They're starting to go a little Batman and Robin.
They are. I love it. Though it really doesn't make sense, because I'm pretty sure if the police wanted to find out his records,
Mhm.
they could do that.
Yeah, probably. But
True,
Andy
Andy can totally
doesn't.
do that.
Andy doesn't know that.
But I think Dick Tremaine would figure it out.
I'm starting to doubt Dick Tremaine's intelligence level as well.
Wasn't that
Not on my
always in
watch.
doubt? I thought that was always in doubt, though.
Yeah, I would agree there. He may be suave and witty, but not too, I don't know, bright in the long run.
But they're both whispering, but I understand that. But then Coop talks to Lucy, and he's whispering. Why is he whispering?
I thought he was gonna say something about like what was going on with Dick and Andy.
No, it's a completely different conversation, and they're whispering too.
There's a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets in that station.
Lucy has big hair. You can hide secrets in there.
It's true. I should know. I have big.
I learned that from Mean Girls.
Oh yes.
Anything else there?
Not really.
All right, let's move on.
He's
What?
basically, well, we should mention that he's getting Lucy to check on traces of Wyndham Earl.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but why wouldn't he want other people to know that? I don't get why he's whispering. And why would you? If
It's a
it is
covert operation.
if it is something covert, you don't tell Lucy. She's like the biggest gossip.
It's true.
I think she takes her work seriously though.
Yeah.
Maybe. What's next?
Useless scene.
Useless scene.
You didn't like this?
I agree.
It's just... they wasted a lot of time for this. Did we even need to see Ed and Norma make a plan? And nothing else, really?
Do you like the payoff later in the episode?
Well, we'll get to part of that, but...
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's all there is for that. Slips a note. Next, we move on to the Johnson household, and I noticed there's food on the ceiling. And Shelley. It's always on Shelley, but
An invitation to love is back.
just in audio form. There was no clips of it, were there?
No, there's just...
Gonna take what you can get.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was completely gone in season 2. Cat's making noise.
I don't know if that was a cat or my child. I find everything, like, with Leo very disconcerting. It creeps me out. I don't like it.
You don't like Leo?
No.
Kind of scary, yeah.
Well, especially the scene later, but...
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to that in more detail.
So Bobby's taking up new sports just to get away from Shelley. Or that's what he says, at least. I got baseball practice.
Right.
You guys think Bobby's an asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
I really wish it was Shelley who kicked him out instead of him just leaving.
Yeah.
She got to slap him.
Bobby's like 18 years old, best case scenario. He's in a situation that's far too big for him to begin with.
Yeah, he doesn't need to take care of an invalid at that age, but he shouldn't have got involved with a married woman in the first place.
No. Well, Shelley just needs to drop everyone, get Leo into a hospital or something, and just get the hell out of town.
She should wheel him into a ditch and then get the hell out of town.
Yeah.
On someone's doorstep.
I like it.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, you just open your door and there's this giant gift basket with Leo inside covered in food.
Oh,
That's good.
Good one.
I'm gonna need to put in an order for a giant bassinet.
So we get some nice stock footage of the Pacific Northwest to remind us of the setting.
Matt,
But
you're so
when we move
bitter.
on to James,
Yeah, we move on to
or did I
James.
just not care enough about the next scene to write anything down?
No, it's James, yeah.
Let's talk about the stock footage a little bit more instead.
Okay. I like it.
Oh, it's great.
It reminds me of where we're supposed to be.
Very picturesque.
Yes. I actually do want to go visit there someday. That'd be nice, but it's clear across the country.
So James needs money.
Yeah. How much money does he have?
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't even acknowledge that Ed just said you only have $12.
Yeah.
Just bring it over.
Yeah, I know. I need it.
everything in my savings account. Send it care of blah blah blah. Whatever
Yeah,
it said.
doesn't even acknowledge.
It's amazing. He has no concept of the world and how it works.
Well, it was the early '90s at least.
Yeah.
$12 might have got you a little further. Than
You could live on a few months for $12.
Back in my day.
That's what he's counting on. James, you only have $12. I know. It might be a little bit tough for the first year, but I'll make it through.
It's alright, he's got free room and board, he's okay.
I should keep running into hapless women.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knows how to make a living. He's seen his mother do it, so.
Yeah, Evelyn comes in, and we get a little emo scene. He's still hung up on Laura, apparently.
Not even one mention of Donna.
No, you even mentioned Maddie. No Donna.
Oh, Donna.
That's a good song.
She's probably gonna have to save his butt when she comes later, too.
Most likely. And he still won't appreciate it. But I think his reason for leaving is still pretty weak. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. There's no excuse whatsoever.
He's a big baby, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should put him in this gift basket with Leo.
Ship every male on the show. Somebody.
The strategic grease smudge on his face, I don't know why, but it really bothers me.
He's just pretending to have worked.
Because it's like his hair isn't messed up. There's really nothing on his weirdo jumpsuit. It's just that one, like, perfect line of grease on his face.
He just sits there, like, sipping an iced tea, and then somebody knocks on the door. He's like, just a second! He wipes some grease on his face.
He's getting a mani-pedi.
It's like the makeup and wardrobe person came over and was like, okay, we gotta grease you up. He's like, oh, not too much. just put this there.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's move on to a better...
Evelyn got beaten up. We didn't mention that.
Yeah, but it's fine by me.
Are we even gonna bother talking about those teeth there, Mel?
Oh, I already mentioned it in a previous episode. They're gross. Yeah, I still the teeth.
I don't know how I never noticed. Maybe it's because my TV isn't nearly as awesome as yours. But I never noticed those teeth, and that just like haunts my dreams now. I don't. It's really gross.
It's just every time she smiles and she's like, "I'm so attractive," kind of smile. I'm just like, "No, you're not."
It reminds me of a commercial where the teacher's asking her class, "What color are my teeth?" And they're like, "Mother of pearl," with all these other colors except white.
Yeah.
I actually don't really notice her teeth that much.
You need to watch it on a really big TV.
I noticed it later. In the second scene with her, it's really noticeable.
The one later with the car and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Mel pointed it out then.
Her teeth are just so yellow. They're like, I don't know, just like Post-it yellow.
But yellow and grayish.
Oh, yes.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
No.
You should get that looked at.
Nobody smoke. Everybody quit smoking. Yeah, let's move on to I can't believe I'm going to say a better scene.
Yes!
So we get some Nadine.
Nelson.
And Mike Nelson. You like Mike Nelson, Sarah?
No, I just love this whole storyline.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It excites me. I think it's funny.
Hilarious.
The creepy middle-aged woman who thinks she's a teenager and she wears an eye patch. There's nothing wrong with that at all, in my opinion. I think it's great.
Although I gotta say, she's cleaned up nice in this episode. She's looking a little bit better than usual.
Well, she's like putting the moves on pretty heavy, so she does it pretty well because
she's pretty suave.
He's obviously loving it.
You think he was into it?
He was.
When she kissed him, he didn't look mad.
What do you guys think?
I love Mike. He's so funny in these scenes because he's trying so hard, and it's just not going through at all, and I love that.
Do you think he enjoyed the kiss?
Probably not.
How could you not enjoy it? Did you see the way she
hate
kissed him?
it? There's no way he hated that.
No, because he was like
he looked a little like flabbergasted, but
he didn't push her away or anything.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was contemplating future possibilities when she left.
He's coming around.
I think he saw his life flash before his eyes.
Probably.
Norma wants to leave and go on a little secret date. Hank tries to get her to stay.
I kind of enjoyed the shots there, though, with like them like behind. Like you just had like the little slit, opening, and they were just kind of talking through the opening. Like they were
that
hiding.
library episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
You guys should do an Are You Afraid of the Dark podcast. I would be so into that.
Oh man.
I just rewatched the entire series like last year.
Nice.
Oh really?
No lie.
That's awesome.
There's still one that really scares me. I couldn't watch it.
What's next?
Oh, next we get to see some of the amazing...
Wait,
Sorry, I forgot. Soup watch. It's spring wheat and barley soup today.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes. Okay.
What's spring wheat?
I have no clue.
Something made up, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah.
A Twin Peaks, like, special.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brad. I just wanted to get that out there.
That's important. That's important news.
I know. Okay.
Twin Peaks #1 export spring wheat.
And death.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Next, we get to see some amazing chemistry between Josie and Harry, and you really feel it. You feel the love and the relationship.
Yes.
It's made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Their way of portraying this relationship is just for him to start molesting her every time he sees her.
He's really easy.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Excuse my busy hand.
I had a boyfriend like that once, and it made me really uncomfortable. I remember being in bank line and just being molested at the bank, and I just don't like it. I feel for Josie.
No.
I feel for her.
And they're contaminating the kitchen.
Ugh.
It's true.
She's not taking her job very seriously.
No, she's not very good at what she does anyways.
At some point, Harry says something along the lines of, "You're going to stay here after everything Catherine's done to you?" What has she done?
Well, recently she's made her...
She was mean.
She was
Not a slave maid. That's a real job.
Yes. She needs to learn how to work anyways.
But the thing is, it's like Harry seems surprised to see her in the maid's uniform and surprised that she's staying there. So this would assume that he's referring to something before the indentured servitude.
Well, yeah.
She was mean to her,
She
but
was plotting and scheming.
yeah, but
So was
so was Josie, so
She was gonna
Exactly.
She was gonna try to cut Josie out of any inheritance or money or whatever.
But we would assume that Josie told Harry. She did tell Harry about, the scheming with Andrew.
Yeah, she said she feared for her life as well.
I'm just saying, Catherine's done nothing to Josie, especially nothing that Harry knows about.
I think the reason for his molestation is the maid outfit.
Could be.
Definitely.
He does that no matter what.
Yeah, but he was like tenfold this time.
Even when she came in and she was like covered in bruises and like.
Yeah, she was like half dead, and he
she was
started
half
like
dead, and
raping
he's
her.
Like,
At one point, he was like, "Look at yourself." I don't know if he was just referring to the maid's uniform or her new haircut as well. She doesn't match his anymore.
I like the new haircut.
Yeah, me too.
Look at yourself. You look like a normal person.
Slash.
You don't look like me.
Boy child.
Yeah. How are people gonna know what era you're from? So Ben's diorama is growing.
First of all, there's a girl that runs off with her drum. What the hell is going on there?
I don't know. I figured maybe I just was missing something because it's been a while, but
No.
that was just confusion all
I
around.
think he's trying to look for a marching band.
Okay.
I think that was probably his assistant, wasn't it, Lucille?
Yeah, I think so. Did she have a fake head wound on? Or was it a real
Yeah.
Was it a real head wound? I think she had a bandage around her head with like a blood smear.
Oh yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Makes it more authentic.
But was she really hurt, or were they playing war?
It was about, I think it was...
They're playing war, and he just, like, cracked her in the face with the butt of his rifle.
Oh, that's horrible. Did you guys notice how Ben is acquiring a southern accent?
Yes.
So what do you think's going on with him? Is he spiraling into delusion?
He's insane. Like,
How do you like this turn for Ben?
It's got to be leading somewhere. Damn it. I hope so.
But at least we're calling for Jerry. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm glad Jerry's gonna come back.
Indeed.
Did you guys notice how Audrey's starting to dress more like a businesswoman?
Yes, she's been doing that over the last few episodes or so. I like it. It just kind of shows that also her actions have been showing sort of more maturity and responsibility.
She's been taking charge.
Audrey's a classy lady.
She is a classy lady.
Still want you to name your baby Audrey, Sarah.
It's definitely on my list. It's the only name that Sean likes, so I don't know.
Next we get Niles getting wired.
And sweating and being gross.
Yeah.
I thought first of all, Ed and Norma talked about their wasted lives without each other.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
That's true.
And is that the first time they kiss in 30 years or whatever? Probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
Have
they kissed yet?
No, they haven't kissed.
Really?
Not during the show.
So maybe it was a little more relevant than...
Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't even write anything down.
No. I know. I felt like I had to. It was there.
You were scribbling the whole way through.
Yeah, so Ernie's getting wired. They're going over the plan.
And he's very sweaty.
It's very sweaty.
Poor Hawk.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Ernie being a very clean person either. For some reason, it just strikes me as kind of a guy that would only shower once a week.
Well, he doesn't need to.
He looks
slept really bad.
He looks like he would.
Cleansing the palate.
It's true.
He looks like he would have a musk to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I imagine him just caking on the aftershave to mask odors.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's reminded me of riding the bus. That's what I feel like half the people on the bus are like.
He's probably a serial bus rider.
He stays on the bus 87% of the time.
He just inhales all the smells and just absorbs them into his own body, and then walks them out whenever he feels.
He's a human sponge.
Carries spit rolly cigarettes in his pocket and tries to talk to people listening to their iPod. That kind of bus guy.
Oh.
So yeah, Coop gets deputized.
Yeah. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Is it like being knighted?
I think I've seen. Yeah. I think I've seen that happen in Old West movies.
I mean, I know he can grant deputizations, and we've seen from the posters they're desperate for deputies. But it's the fact that he's being under suspicion from the FBI for drug trafficking and murder.
But he's a deputy now.
Yeah, that might. Yeah.
Also, sorry, this has just jumped into my mind. Yesterday I got freaked out and thought maybe I'd skipped an episode.
Why is that?
Because you remember last episode where we had a witch that had entranced all the men?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that go?
Yeah, where in the frig did Andrew go too? He's not in this episode at all.
I thought about it and I was like, oh no, I think I may have watched ahead. Nope.
I thought you may have watched ahead because this was such a fast and neat and tidy wrap up for the Jean Reno thing.
Oh. Now I'm just kind of wondering where that witch went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll be back.
Lana.
Okay.
Yeah, so Coop hopes he can live up to the
deputization.
Yeah. It's not hard if Andy can do it.
Hey, Andy's a good man.
He's a good man, but he's not the best cop.
Well, he's pretty good, but he's just not...
He's better than Harry, surprisingly.
Sometimes, yes.
In a town where there's 3 cops, you need to do what you can with what you've got.
That's right.
And so I think Coop will make a good deputy.
It's not their fault the gene pool sucks.
It's the woods.
Yes. It's the woods' fault.
Dennis comes in with a greasy ponytail.
Gross.
He looks better as Denise.
I think so too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like a weirdo sex addict.
That's true. It's true. He really does look like it. There.
Still very disconcerting to me.
I still like Denise though. I enjoy it.
It's enjoyable, but it's just some people can just do drag so much better.
Yeah.
Maybe they chose him for that reason.
Yeah.
Somebody on the Facebook group said that the role was originally supposed to go to James Spader.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he couldn't do it for some reason, and they got unknown actor David Duchovny.
Nice.
Who had only done like softcore porn before.
Again, sex addict.
Yeah.
It's all adding up now.
But he wasn't
in the porn. He was just
he was just
he was like the narrator of the porn stories in the Red Shoe Diaries.
Yeah, I know.
He did the Red Shoe Diaries?
Yeah, he was like the narrator.
Oh, yeah. See, I was probably way too young to be watching the Red Shoe Diaries when I was, and I didn't realize who that was.
It would always open and close with David Duchovny and his dog getting a letter from some person telling their sexy story, and then it would dramatize the sexy story, and then
the show was really boring. End with him again. Really boring. Everyone always said it was really good.
Well, that's what porno is like.
Yeah, that's true.
It was all the rage. It was all the rage when I was in junior high.
No wonder.
Oh, I would like to add that I really enjoy Ernie's gold chains. Mm-hmm. I think it's a stylish addition to his wardrobe. His chest hair.
Yeah.
I never understood why guys with a lot of chest hair wore gold chains, because you'd think that, it would get caught in your hairs.
Yeah, when you wear one of those stretchy watches and it pulls all your arm hair off, that hurts.
I know.
And I'm a girl, my arm hair isn't even that bad.
Do you want to check on Hallie Doller?
In a minute.
Okay.
I heard her up there talking to herself a minute ago. So.
Okay. She's talking to the racist cartoons.
This is inappropriate for my age group.
That'd be hilarious if she realized that.
She probably would. She's a smart
She's
child.
5 years old.
Did we skip over the part where Dick steals the file?
No, that's next.
No, this is next.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the adoptive parents or whatever show up.
That's one of my... This scene is one of my favorite quotes of the series. But we won't say it right now.
This is great. This is great antics.
Yeah.
And we have nothing to say about it.
No.
Well, what good is it?
Yeah.
I love how Dick always has to dress the part. He always has to, if he's investigating, he has to wear the detective outfit,
Maybe
he's going out in the country, he's gonna wear his jean jacket with a sheepskin fur lining.
Maybe someone criticized his shorts and he's just trying to cover them up. But
he's a never nude.
Yeah. Nude.
Even everything he says, he's completely into his role.
Yes. Andy should realize this is probably illegal.
And he's breaking in while wearing his officer's uniform.
Yeah.
When those parents came in, I thought that woman was a man.
Yeah.
It's like Tim and Eric, Eric Warheim and Tim Riker, when they dress up as a couple.
That's what it looks like.
Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job.
Once maybe.
It really reminded me of them dressing up as I can't remember what the husband and wife are called on that show, but they were weather news people.
Yeah.
And Tim plays the woman, and he wears these big old pedo glasses and ugly sweaters, and it reminded me of them.
Yeah, she did have the pedo glasses, this lady.
I kind of thought that Dick Tremaine and Andy had finally actually walked into a Kids in the Hall sketch.
That'd be funny. Next scene, we get Donna. We've been seeing less and less of her, which I think is a good thing, but
we're still seeing too much.
But she had no idea where James was. Now she knows.
She's got that $12 too.
She's got his
She doesn't run off.
She'll probably run away with his life savings.
Oh man.
I'm gonna buy an island.
No concept whatsoever.
Also, I love the fact that she's she's like, "Oh, don't worry, my parents will completely understand." I think I said it on the pilot. Her parents are way too understanding.
Yes.
Is her gas money going to cost her $12?
Yes. I spent your life savings on the way here to get here.
I also bought a malt soda on the way. I'm sorry.
That's as far as it went.
You owe me $2.
Some pepperoni.
That's as far as it went, James. I'm sorry, but I've been saving that my whole life.
Maybe she'll just take her sister's bicycle.
Oh yeah, maybe. That's a long way to pedal.
She doesn't even have to ask since her sister's locked in the attic. Next we get Norma leaving, and we finally get the Hank showdown.
Oh man, this
Hank
is so sweet.
Where did Hank come from?
Just showed up
I think he was under the bed.
under the stairs.
No, he was totally under the bed, seething with rage.
I think he's a Windows kind of guy. He likes climbing.
Yeah.
It's so weird because Donna leaves, Ed turns around, Norma's there, Norma leaves, Ed turns around.
I never really noticed that.
It is a revolving door he doesn't know about inside his house.
People are coming in from behind the bookshelf.
Yeah.
He was disguised as a ceramic figure.
Regardless, he got beat.
Yeah. Oh, this scene you must have loved this scene with all the ceramic figurines being destroyed.
Loved it.
Your dream came true, Brad.
Oh, it came true. I loved it. It was like a beautiful, beautiful dream of destroyed ceramic figurines.
Beautiful ceramic rain.
Die. All of you, die.
What do you guys think of this whole...
I liked when Mrs. Hurley came in on her white horse. Defended his honor.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That's pretty much the only part about that I enjoyed. I didn't have a hate on for the ceramic figurines, so...
No. What do you guys think of the fight scene? Well choreographed.
Why doesn't Ed fight back?
He's dizzy. Remember, he can't really fight. Remember the bar room? He was trying to fight. He got taken down by those teenagers.
I was drugged. Yeah.
Just a big win.
I forgot about that.
That's why he married Nadine. She's really manly. She's the man of the relationship.
Oh yes.
She wears the pants.
Yeah, what'd you think of the fights? Both of them. Ridiculous or ridiculously good?
Ridiculously good, I think. Just the Nadine part, though.
Yeah.
One of the weird things is she throws him through the wall of ceramic figurines, and then she just goes over to Ed. So I just wonder how long is Hank laying on their floor? Because she doesn't throw him out of the house.
No.
Which that's got to be awkward.
Rolled him up on a carpet later.
Well, he's the convenient kind of TV unconscious where there's no brain damage after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
Catherine shows up to see Mr. Horn.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby's annoyed with Ben. And so am I, frankly.
He steals Ben's saber when he leaves.
Yeah, he does.
He was probably scared he was going to have to use it as he left.
So is it a saber or a rapier?
I think it's a saber. I think rapiers are more like EPs and those fencing swords. I think.
Okay.
But I'm not positive.
Anybody knows, they can let us know.
Yeah.
Google that.
So, I hope Bobby's enjoying his great job that he left Shelley for.
I think that's a pretty awesome job. Dealing with an insane man and this army man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Insanity must run in the family. They have their son there. Ben has his son there. What's his name? I don't remember. Johnny. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I think mental illness runs in the family.
Maybe.
And where's his wife in all this?
Yeah, we haven't seen her since
episode 2.
5? I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, Catherine comes in to see the damage she has wrought.
She's that awesome Mexican poncho in the movie.
Exactly.
I loved the Mexican poncho-inspired movie. That's my number one thing about this scene, is I think it was great, and I'd like to know where to get one.
Well, she must have put on a little weight since she last saw him, and she's trying to hide it.
Or she's really pregnant like me and can't fit into any of her clothes. It's depressing. I support the moo-moo.
Oh, maybe she's pregnant with Ben's child, and that's why she's trying to get back with him.
Ugh.
I don't know. I think she's past the point of being able to get pregnant.
I thought this was out of the blue, though.
You can't get pregnant by somebody sucking your toes, Matt. That's something you should know.
I'm uninformed.
You are.
Yeah, I thought this was out of the blue. Do you think she's like scheming again, or is this genuine?
It's gotta be a scheme.
What could she get from him now?
I mean, she's wearing a wacky costume, so I assume it's a scheme.
She just melts like butter every time he just like kisses her toes, though. That's why she's coming back for the toe kissing.
Well, he didn't touch the toes, but he went inside the moo-moo.
That was kind of cute. And then he's like, wee!
Yeah, on to victory! It's just uncomfortable, though.
I love the song here, by the way. The saxophone song. I love the saxophone songs. They're so cheesy.
I didn't notice.
It's called Half
looking
Heart.
at the moo-moo.
Yeah, I like the song.
But what about Pete? I thought the relationship was getting better. Poor Pete. He's been supportive and everything.
I know, but he's been spouting poetry too much. Yeah. Maybe. To limerick.
He's probably scheming against her again because he doesn't think that Josie's being treated fairly.
Probably. I guess we'll find out.
What's somebody's next note?
The teeth.
That's when I wrote about the teeth. Yeah, that's just... Ugh.
Oh, the teeth.
The grayish yellow.
I think he's giving her a glass of champagne because he's hoping that the alcohol will rub the yellow off.
Cleansing her palate.
Yes.
The champagne that gets wasted. Yes.
Oh, yeah. What the freak?
I will say, at first I was angry at the prospects of drinking and driving. Then I was angry at the prospects of wasting champagne.
They didn't drink nor drive, though. They just kind of, like, did it on
it's
the
sex
car.
on the car.
Oh,
Everyone loses.
Did it on, like, the...
In public.
Ugh.
No decency.
It's a really long driveway. They probably thought they were...
Yeah, but that camera could see them.
I was really sad that Exposition Malcolm didn't get to give any exposition.
He's all out. Fresh out of exposition.
I just can't... I feel bad for James kissing the black mouth. Ugh.
What are your feelings towards James now?
He's an idiot.
Yeah. He's still the worst?
Is he? He's somehow got even worse than he used to be?
I think he's still the same worst.
Okay.
Same worst.
Maybe it's just who he's playing off of that makes it seem so much worse. I want to move on to the Dead Dog Farm drug deal.
I'm just gonna...
We'll check on Hallie first.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
I know, upstairs and to your right. You guys are gonna learn the layout of her house just by us talking about it.
I'm gonna plot it on a graph.
She's plowing through her 10 o'clock a.m. jelly beans.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just having a good time with those.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to Dead Dog Farm drug deal, and we get Ernie complaining about sweat again. It was hard to hear what they were saying and what was happening, but is this what happened? Was his sweat so bad it shorted out the wires?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously that sweat thing was a little bit of foreshadowing earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they said his shirt is smoking.
I don't know if that really works in real...
No, not at all.
This is TV. Anything can happen on TV.
They have an antiquated, wiretap system from Tesla's days or something. Bzz. There's Tesla coils and arcs of lightning going all over his body. Are you wearing a wire? Somebody talk about this.
There's hostages, and then Coop traded himself.
How noble.
Very noble. Clearly he had a plan. Although he really didn't, because it was all Denise, but...
Actually, no, they said it was Harry's plan.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But we'll get there.
I think that's a typical Cooper behavior just doing like what he thinks is the right thing, even if he doesn't have a plan.
Yeah, the selfless thing. Then we move back over to Evelyn.
Yeah.
I think that tooth color is actually a genetic thing, so I think she was just unfortunate to have like yellow teeth.
You think?
Anyways.
Do you think it runs in the family? Do you think her brother has that too?
That can't be her brother.
Well, I was reading my notes just now, and I was like, why did I write ew incest? I didn't remember why. I kind of blocked that scene out of my mind.
Oh, right, with the whole makeup.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
So are they actually brother and sister?
I hope not.
Yeah.
And if not, why'd they lie? Or more importantly, do we care?
Yeah, that's... What's the scheme? What is the scheme here?
It's really creeptastic, that's for sure.
They've made James their slave.
Are they going to try to get James to kill the husband so they can be together and pin it on James? If so, do I care at all?
But then they might have to make another scheme, kill James, like, just...
But she's obviously not into it.
Into what?
Did you see...
Into her brother?
Her brother, yeah. She's not into him.
She's falling for James just like all the ladies do.
Yeah.
He's a lady killer.
Yeah.
Those grease smudges, they just get the women going wild.
Yes. They get them hot and bothered.
So let's move back to the more exciting stuff.
Is this when we go back to Cooper and the Mountie King and all those people?
Yeah.
Alright, quick question. Whose outfit was more ridiculous? Catherine's crazy poncho,
or the Mountie King's also?
The Mountie King.
They had a thing going on because he totally had a Mexican poncho muumuu thing too. I kind of liked his better. It looked a little more comfortable, and I think his had a hood. But just I don't know. I like it.
Dick Tremaine dressed them both.
It's weird because like Mountie, the King of the Mounties, sorry, that's his title. He always looks like a 70s porn star. But that outfit just throws it over the top.
Maybe he did follow Duchovny over from Red Shoe Diaries. I don't know. Jean and Coop go over some options.
I like how Jean Reno says Twin Peak.
Twin Peak.
Why don't you say it like that, Melanie?
I know.
You call yourself French.
I know. That's terrible. I'm a terrible French person. Clearly.
So what do you think about them wrapping up Jean Reno this way?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I just say they Bugs Bunny'd him?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wait. What did they...
You know, Bugs Bunny always dresses as a lady bunny. And then Elmer Fudd's like, ooh.
That's true.
That's Harry's brilliant scheme.
Everything Harry knows about law enforcement he learned from Looney Tunes.
I do like how they didn't question Denise bringing the
It's really a horrible. It was a horrible plan.
But they were hungry though. They hadn't eaten all day.
Is that
she was wearing a garter and that's sexy. So
is that normal in a standoff though, to bring plates of food to the?
Didn't they actually say, "Did you order something?"
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, they said something. They did say that.
But I don't think it was the best plan.
Frankly, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in this whole death scene.
Yeah.
I thought Jean's little speech about why he thinks that Cooper was responsible was interesting.
Yes. Yeah. It is.
How he thought it was like Cooper brought whatever this was, this like darkness with him, and that he could get rid of it maybe by killing him.
Mm-hmm. Everything's gone wrong since he showed up.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too.
It runs nicely with the undertone of the whole show.
Yeah. I thought Coop missed at first. I'm like, how can you miss from that point blank range when he fired at him? But as we know, Coop is the best shot.
I was hoping Jean Reno would be like Rasputin and just unkillable.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
just my child. Pause.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
I don't know.
Something about plastic. Sarah will tell you what happened.
What happened?
She just... Mommy, I swallowed a piece of plastic.
She did.
I have no idea. She's like, there's plastic in my stomach.
Does anyone remember what we were talking about?
We're talking about Jean Reno.
I feel like this whole plot with like Cooper like being under investigation, it was like a huge stopgap for after they finished the Laura Palmer story.
Yeah,
it's like they were just wasting time so they could get their bearings, and then they rushed through the end of this.
Most likely because like they weren't planning to have to reveal the killer, and then they just had to scramble and write something new. It would have been much better if ABC let them reveal the killer at the end of the season. Then they would have had a break, and they could have thought up some stories over their break. Mm-hmm. But they're mid-season rewriting, so
it's kind of hard. Yeah, I am disappointed though. Like, I was hoping for a better end to Jean Reno because I really like his character. I think he's like,
he's a bit wasted.
He's wasted, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if he had gotten away, this story would have been even worse.
Oh, I know. So it's probably better that they ended it where they did, but it's just I was expecting a better death for him.
Yeah.
Because he's so badass, right? But
somebody talk about the next scene. Caitlin?
We have one of the creepiest scenes ever.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Did you guess what was going to happen just by how it was playing out?
I've been expecting Leo to do something like this for quite a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know if like suddenly was just like gained his like consciousness and awareness of what was going on, or if he's just like pretending the whole time. I'm really interested to find out.
What do you think is going to happen with Shelley? Is she dead?
I don't know.
Do you think Leo's going to get killed before the end of this series?
He's going to get dropped off on someone's doorstep.
Oh, yeah. Well, not anymore. He's fine.
Well, he's going to walk to somebody's doorstep, stay in a basket, and start crying.
Smear something all over his face. And
Do you think Leo's going to survive to the end?
No. I think he'll probably try and seek revenge in Shelley or Bobby or even other people, Hank, and he'll finally get it and get actually killed before the episode, or before the season ends.
Is Bobby gonna kill person number 2? Still don't know who he killed.
Gotta figure out who he killed, damn it.
Do you want me to tell you whether you find out or not?
No.
Don't, Matt.
Do you want to tell them? What I can tell you're like itching, like literally.
Oh, Matt always itches. That's why he can't wait to give people presents.
Yeah, you really suck at holding on to presents. He forces us into opening our presents every Christmas Eve. Forces, like gunpoint almost.
You just can't wait.
They're always really good presents. I understand. And then I'm like, ugh. Because I suck at present buying.
Give yourself a present every day.
That's a good present.
So what present did Coop give himself today?
He shot Jean Reno.
Excellent.
That was a great present.
Yes.
Maybe his death wasn't in vain.
No. Made Coop feel better about himself for the day.
Yeah.
So what is the deal with Leo and clowns, damn it?
I know. It's so creepy.
I guess. That really freaked me out. Was that cake on his face?
Yeah.
He looked.
Where did he get the cake? Did he have a second birthday?
Well, where did he get the clown doll that he put in the bed? What are these all just gifts that he got from Jacques back in the day?
I think so. I think they're creepy sex toys.
Jacques willed him all his creepy clown stuff.
I usually make fun of people who say they're afraid of clowns, but that was totally creepy.
Yeah. No, clowns are kind of scary.
And I mean, when you think that someone's a vegetable and then all of a sudden they're standing there dressed like a clown and grinning at you, it's
a little scary.
A little freaky.
Yeah. So why does the power keep going out and coming back? What's going on there?
Leo's got psychic powers.
Yeah. It's probably related to what we find out next.
Yeah.
Is it like a whole power grid across Twin Peaks thing, you think?
Mm-hmm. Didn't they say that there was an explosion at the power?
Oh, okay.
At both power plants.
Oh, I thought...
Why would they have two? It's pretty small. Anyways.
Okay. Oh, I thought she said there was an explosion at the power... whatever you call it, just for the station. But...
There was a fire there was an explosion at the power plant, and an explosion in the transformer, and a fire upstairs. There's a lot of stuff going on.
And
someone's wreaking havoc.
And somebody silently moved a dead guy into Harry's chair and set up a chessboard without anyone noticing.
And then Lucy never noticed. Carrying and dead people, but all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
I love that they make it very clear that this isn't a character that we should know. Who is that? I have no idea. Just in case someone's watching and really confused.
Well, if they didn't say that, I probably would have. I probably would have been like, "Who is that?" I probably would have come to jump to some conclusion. Oh no, they killed Pete.
Yeah.
Or something.
Pete's wearing a wig and they killed him.
Yeah.
Pete's wearing a wig and they killed him.
I have a beef with that Cooper using his lighter to throw the light to... They do that in TV shows, movies all the time. Lighters and matches do not throw that much light that you can see if it's a dark room.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be like a gas explosion or something.
That would be cooler.
Yeah.
Flick.
But what's the significance with the chess piece? That there were like a piece of his game?
Wyndham Earl has been sending him chest moves.
Okay.
Chest moves?
That's why he said it twice. Chess moves.
But why?
That's the thing they've always done. They've always played chess back when they were partners, and now he's crazy and he's playing a chess game, and it seems...
See, like I said, season 2 is just completely confusing to me right now.
You don't remember it.
Jumping in on the 21st episode.
Yeah. Are you guys hoping that we'll see Wyndham Earl soon?
We have to, don't we?
Maybe we never will.
That would be kind of ridiculous.
He seems to be getting more and more dramatic, so there just must be some big showdown coming.
This is the one thing they've consistently built towards, so I imagine this is probably going to be, at least hopefully, a good solid storyline.
Yeah. I wonder if it was originally going to be like saved for later in the season, or maybe even if it was going to be a season 3 storyline and they just had to push it up, or if they invented it out of nowhere.
The entire Wyndham Earl thing?
When they found out they had to wrap up.
Well, they must have had. I think they must have had some stuff planned. Like they must have had like character
development.
Right? Yeah, character development, and they must have had stuff like their histories and all kinds of stuff. So,
well, I'm sure they had enough. Just going based off absolutely nothing. I would say that they would, as much as they set it up, they would have to bring him in before the end of the season. But whether they just got him in like the last episode, he wreaks havoc and we see him and then we go to the next season.
Yeah.
You could do that, I guess. But I don't know.
But there is no next season, so what are they going to do?
Moving on up.
All right, so you want to rate this one, or anyone else got anything else to say?
Oh man, I didn't rate it yet.
You can go last then.
I will.
Yeah, I'll go first. It's sitting in front of me. I'll give this one 7 out of 10 cases of childhood hyperhidrosis. Yeah, it's a mediocre episode. I thought it was better than the last one, although we had more Evelyn and James scenes than the last one. But I liked the whole Dead Dog Farm showdown, even though I wish they had finished the Jean Reno thing differently. I still liked it, but
got to see some leg.
To see some more leg.
Some more man leg.
Who else has got one?
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10 Mexican poncho-inspired moo-moos. It would have got a 7 from me if I got to see a little bit more action between Mrs. Hurley and Mike Nelson.
Yeah.
I really like them, and I want something to happen there real soon.
You like those kids?
I do. I have a weakness for Lady in an Eye Patch. But anyway, I like them, and I'm disappointed, but at least we got that kiss, because that was golden.
Caitlin, you got one?
Yes, I would like to give it 6.5 life savings out of 10. And
6 times
12. I just wasn't feeling it as much this episode. It just didn't seem as good as like the last two, I think.
Oh.
It was more at the beginning. It got exciting at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, just overall, where the James story was going, and it's just not particularly, I don't know, that great.
James bores me a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, if there's any James fans out there at all, contact me. I don't think I've heard from a single person who's ever liked James.
Yeah, and give your reasons why.
Yeah, give the reason. They better be good.
You know, I thought he was going to be a good character the very first episode. I've mentioned this before, but then he just kind of progressively got worse.
Mm-hmm. I will give it 6 out of 10 Bugs Bunny schemes. I mean, I liked all the Nadine stuff. I liked Dick Tremaine and Andy going on wacky hijinks. I liked the end with Leo, but the whole Cooper with the shootout scene, that was horrible and rushed and just awful. The James stuff, terrible. Exposition, Malcolm didn't give any exposition whatsoever.
So that couldn't bring it up.
Right. And then Catherine, I don't know what she's up to, and I don't know that I care. So, yeah. Right. 6 out of 10. It was not as good as the last one.
I'm going to give it a 6.5. Wasted glasses of champagne for stupid reasons out of 10.
So as to not condone drinking and driving.
Yeah. But who says they were going to go for a drive?
And by the way, that 0.5, I deducted the 0.5 because poor Jean Reno, he didn't die in the appropriate manner. No, he should have fought back.
He tried, and then he died. Yeah. He pulled his gun.
But, yeah, the 0.5 is... I kept 0.5 in there because the scene was pretty awesome. So, at the same time.
All right, let's do some quotes.
There's not a lot in this episode.
No, which is why I'm going to go first and get mine in. Good morning, Mike Nelson. Oh, Lord.
That was so Charlie Brown, too. Oh, Lord.
I would like to continue with that quote. Okay. I want my own piece of cherry pie. In fact, 2 pieces of cherry pie by myself. Okay, meatloaf. Meatloaf. That one's best.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this quote from Dick. Little Donnie is dead.
No, it's...
But there's a big pause.
Let me do it for you. ...
dead.
No, where's Donnie? I'm afraid little Donnie is dead.
It is eyeballing the room. ... Tension builds up, dead.
Yeah. That was the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got something here. This is Bobby talking to Audrey. I think he just bought a condo in Flip City. I think Daddy needs an injection.
I have on to victory. That's not really a quote.
Yeah, I had on to victory too, just because. Well, didn't he say that after Catherine said to him, "Kiss me, General Lee" or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like on to victory.
It's on to victory.
I like what she was saying earlier. Slimy rat bastard Americanus. Do not feed, do not trust.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna say the quote from Jean Reno. Maybe you brought the nightmare with you. Maybe the nightmare will die with you.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
Creepy is good. All right. New stuff on the Facebook group. I put up 2 threads. We're probably going to get to interview Kimmy Robertson and Mark Frost at some point. No promises, but it's looking good. So I put up 2 different threads where you can submit questions to Mark Frost or Kimmy Robertson, and I'm going to write them all down, and I'll ask the best ones. And just remember to keep them spoiler-free for anything we haven't watched yet.
If they are spoilerish, just send it
private.
Yeah, send a private message. Yeah.
Private to me, or just email the podcast.
Yeah.
What else we got?
You got a picture of Dick in shorts.
Yeah. On his blanket. Somebody posted, or Evan Killam posted a link to the Twin Peaks Atari 2600 game, Black Lodge. So somebody made an Atari-like game of the...
Is it spoilerish?
Yeah, it's very spoilerish, yes. So don't play it unless you've watched. Oh yeah, we've got over 200 members now. Yay! Courtney Whedon posted a link to the first episode of her Resurrection Cast, which is a Battlestar Galactica podcast. Claire Laffar has been making a Twin Peaks tarot deck, and she posted another one. She posted the Log Lady as the High Priestess. Miles Dolding posted a Twin Peaks opening titles parody that's pretty funny.
You guys ever watch the Twin Peaks from Sesame Street?
Yes, I love
There's more than one Twin Peaks, actually. There's Twin Peaks from Sesame Street and Twin Peaks from Darkwing Duck.
Oh, really? They did I don't remember Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, they did it. Robin Burge posted a US magazine cover.
It's Us magazine.
Oh, it's Us magazine. Whatever. It's both letters are capitalized.
Yeah, and it's called Us.
Us magazine cover of Coop and Harry. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Harry's got like a fro going on.
And he's probably got his hand on Cooper's ass.
Probably.
And Cooper looks like he's got David Lynch hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said he looks like Buzz from Home Alone. People have been posting pictures of actors from Twin Peaks who are together in other things. Sam Dean posted a picture of Ed and Nadine from the movie The People Under the Stairs, I think.
Oh, so creepy.
They played husband and wife in that. Michael Warren posted Ben Horne and Dr. Jacoby.
They look so weird.
Really young from West Side Story. There's Ray Wise as a Romulan.
Oh, I love that.
There's a really old picture of Catherine Martell.
She's really hot, by the way. She looks pretty good. I'm surprised.
I still wouldn't touch her toes.
No, I still wouldn't touch her toes.
And Michael Dunbar started a conversation where we're trying to find out what that little pin on...
It's an FBI pin.
On Dale Cooper's suit is. There's a little detective work going. Alright. We just have one piece of feedback, our regular feedback from Claire.
Woohoo!
Do you want to read it, Brad?
Sure. Hello, you lovely bunch of Twin Peakery people. So I think we can safely say that we are now in the infamous run of episodes that are a little on the dodgy side. Cough. Evelyn Marsh, cough! However, as always, there is still some good stuff. We start with Major Briggs recounting his experiences when he went missing. By the looks, this included being the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP. What was with that crazy temple? Also, the Major saying, "My memories are immune from regression." Total badass. He also has sweet new neck scars as well. Stop talking about aliens, Major. Those pesky Greys need to stay far, far away from Twin Peaks. Agreed. Not only is Denise a great agent, but also a great seamstress by the looks. She's managed to rustle up a new dress from the sheriff's station curtains while Ernie was in custody.
What?
Go Denise.
Did it match the curtains or something?
That would be awesome.
Oh, man.
Thumbs up.
What?
Thumbs up number... Oh, how...
There was a thumbs up?
Yeah, there was.
From who?
Matt, you missed it.
To Cooper. Cooper to Ernie.
All right, well...
What's the count now,
It is either 14 or 15. I'm going to go back and I'm going to start writing it down so I don't forget. I'm going to re-listen to previous...
I threw away all your old notes, too, so there's no way you can go back.
No, I mean, I'll listen to previous episodes.
Yeah.
Dick dressed up like Inspector Gadget cracks me up. Dick, just like those blue-haired ladies, I would sup from your palm any day. That fade from the scene in the double R to Leo's house was really weird. Why the hell did they make it look like Norma was turning into Bobby? Bobby's becoming even more of a douche. His characterization just feels really off in these episodes. Traffic light watch, actual traffic lights.
Yay.
And soup of the day is spring and wheat barley. Sounds delicious.
Question mark?
I don't know what that is.
Nadine is super cute in the diner scene. I'm sure you agree, Matt, right?
She cleans up nice. She did something with her hair.
His wife is sitting right next to him. We can't say too much.
Matt, you can say whatever you want. She's hot stuff.
I really, really could have done without hearing about Ernie's super sweat. Yuck.
Super sweat.
So was Dennis waiting outside the door for Coop to say, "Where's Denise?" just so he could make his big entrance? Yes.
Totally was. There's no way he wasn't.
Brad, I bet you cried with joy at the sight of all those broken ceramic figures. I did. Playing Kenny G saxophone in the background of the scene does not make Ben and Catherine sexy. You know what we're about. You know we're about 2 seconds away from toe suckage.
I like that song though. I like all their saxophone tunes.
Did anyone else notice the red peace sign drawn on the wall at the Dead Dog Farm? It reminded me of Deadly Premonition, as it was also featured in that game. I wonder if that's where Swery, the game creator, got the idea. He is a huge Twin Peaks fan.
Yeah, Deadly Premonitions is a lot of Twin Peaks references. Apparently it was... The first trailer, it was originally called Rainy Woods, I think, and the first trailer, people were like, this is so much like Twin Peaks, you're gonna get sued. So they went back and completely redid a bunch of things, and it's still a lot like Twin Peaks.
The conversation that John has with Cooper saying, that all of the crazy stuff happened when Cooper came along is interesting. Do you guys think there could be any truth to it?
No, I think it's just because he started stirring things up. I think it was always there, the creepiness in the woods.
David Duchovny, badass in a dress. I hope that he dresses in drag at some point in the X-Files. Someone please tell me that this happens.
No, I watched the X-Files, but I didn't watch all the seasons. But I don't think it happened.
I don't think anyone's ever been able to watch all of those seasons.
No. I think it's bad at the first, it gets good in the middle, and I think it gets bad again.
The scene at the end is one of the creepiest of the series. Once again, skipping vinyl is bad news.
Yep.
But where did that clown doll come from? It's completely horrifying. Do you think that Jacques Renault left his entire clown collection in his will? I do.
Yeah. Probably.
We had previously mentioned the clown picture, after all. That shot of Leo with the cake on his face grinning still haunts me to this day. It would have made a great closing shot, but then we get the reveal of the dead guy in Harry's office, and Wyndham Earle plot really starts to kick into gear. So, yep, a lot in this episode. I like it more than some of the recent ones, especially if I close my eyes and go la 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 during the Evelyn and James scenes. I awarded 7.5 sexy garter guns out of 10. Until next time, Claire.
Thanks, Claire. Yeah, I agree. I don't really remember what comes next, but I think it starts to go more downhill.
I think there's a few good parts, though.
I think when it starts getting good again is the first time you see Gordon Cole back. Gordon Cole comes back at some point.
It's all worth it when you get to the last episode.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't say anything.
I've already said that's my favorite episode.
Yeah, it's my favorite too.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Anything else from anyone? Nope.
I'm about to post this. I'm trying to post this crazy picture of Cooper and Lamar Alexander, the politician with the red plaid.
Oh. On the Facebook?
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. Thanks, Sarah, for coming on. Do you want to plug anything?
FogCityRollers.com.
FogCityRollers.com. If you live in the Canadian Maritimes, there's probably an associated Derby League, right? They're all over now, huh?
All over the Maritimes, yeah. We've got here, Moncton, Dieppe, Fredericton,
Halifax.
St. John's, Newfoundland, Halifax.
Yeah.
You're obviously not playing right now, but you will as soon as you pop that sucker out.
We just finished our season anyway, so it's just like off season.
Yeah. Next year.
Brad?
Yeah, you guys can catch me on the Ramjack podcast, where we have fun times. We are talking about Mr. Belvedere and Saved by the Bell on occasion.
Sweet.
So, it's fun. Go there.
I'm going to start an Are You Afraid of the Dark podcast.
You totally should. You totally should. That would take you forever, though.
With goosebumps.
There's a lot of seasons, isn't there?
Are You Afraid of the Dark air in the States?
Oh, yeah.
It did? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was bought out by Disney later in the later seasons,
really?
For sure, but
okay.
I don't know about the earlier seasons.
Yeah, because I know it was a Canadian show.
But, I had, this idea to do a spoken word show on the campus radio station and just read Goosebumps books. I wanted to do it for a really long time, but maybe I'll just do the Are You Afraid of the Dark podcast.
You totally should. Yeah. Matt could totally show you. Bring Hallie in to say bye.
Yeah, bring her in. We're going to say bye all together. Wait. Wait till you hear us say it. Okay, so that's the end of episode 21. We'll be back next time for episode 22, obviously, if you know math. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to say bye now. Here. Bye, everyone.
Bye, 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 bye.
Thanks for listening. Check us out on twitter.com/TwinPeaksCast. Search for the Twin Peaks Podcast group on Facebook. And visit us on twinpeakspodcast.blogspot.com. Email your feedback to twinpeakspodcast@gmail.com.
Your breath
Here's a tune for you guys. Okay. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.